Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, where last time we had a little crime we had to resolve, where a looter was looting goods from dead Crusaders, and one of the sisters of said dead Crusaders accused him of also killing her sister. We basically proved that he was guilty in all accounts, and we were ready to execute him. But Malais offered a different solution that had a certain elegance that I really liked. Basically, it was as close to a death sentence without being a death sentence, while at the same time being beneficial to the crusade. Right? It was to send him out into the wound with a small warden or warden escort that would keep him, in line, looking for treasures that he was obviously able to find pretty well by looting. Basically, we're going to have him loot the demons instead of the Crusaders, which is basically what we were going to do. And if he failed, he would have died anyway. And if he succeeded, well, perhaps there would have been some sort of redemption for him, and he would have been beneficial to the crusade. But when we made that decision, Avarice turned and killed him. And at that point, we really had no other recourse but to have her executed, because she just murdered somebody in cold blood. So, that is what happened there. Now, we are headed to one of these two quests. So we have Green Gates, and we have Winter Sun. So this one is Find the Missing Crusaders, and this one is Go to Green Gates. We're going to take a look at each quest. This is what we want. So, where are these? It doesn't tell me. Find the Missing Crusaders. Here we go. When a civilization dies, its settlements slowly turn to ruin, like broken bones turning white in the sun. A skeleton now bereft of any kind of life. This is what happened to Sarkoris, whose numerous settlements are now abandoned and forgotten places where long dead people once lived. However, something strange is occurring on Dresden's southern road. A Crusader patrol has vanished where the settlements of old Sarkoris once stood. What is happening in these lands? The commander must get to the bottom of it. Find the Missing Crusaders. A patrol from Dresden has disappeared without a trace. What happened to the soldiers? Were they killed? Were they kidnapped? Were they deserters? They went missing on the southern road away from the city. It is only sensible to begin the search there. Alright, then we got Dragon Hunt. And then go to Green Gates. A demon's heresy? I don't know. Demon's heresy, I think is what it's supposed to say. I think is what it says. I just can't read. Everything in this world is relative. Treachery, theft, deception, murder. Most will agree that these are bad, but people's opinions change if they are the ones to commit such acts against their enemies. With alacrity, do people condemn the blasphemer, the apostate, the heretic. But what would they say if the forsaken god were a demon of purest evil? An analogous experiment is now playing out before our eyes. The succubus named Arishale claims that she is trying to renounce evil, but will she find acceptance on the other side? And will she have the strength of will to repudiate everything she once worshipped, and to pledge herself to everything she once so eagerly scorned? Alright, that gave us a lot more information about what's going on here than the dream gave. I guess it all makes sense in context of the dream, though. Weightless as a moonbeam, she stole into the commander's dreams and showed him where to seek the answers to the mystery of the overly powerful demons. Does it bear all the hallmarks of a trap? Undoubtedly. But no other leads are forthcoming. Okay, we're actually gonna do the missing patrol first. So let's head down there. 17 hours. It'll be a new day by the time we get there. There's someone on the road. Get ready. What do we have here? Is it a merchant? Game auto-saved. Okay. Well, it's not a merchant. I can still fight. Quick, tie him up. Who are these guys? Are these tieflings? It's the Crusaders. The Crusaders are here. The Crescent of the Abyss must be informed. Hello? Baphomet cultists. You missed. Haha. Losers. Did we not rest? Why aren't you guys healed? I could have sworn we rested. Oh no, we didn't. Did we? I'm so terrible. Okay. We're gonna have you charge. Get in there. Good damage right away. Divine power on him. Here comes a cultist guard coming at Barid. Camellia. Go ahead, hit him with an evil eye. And then move up. That reminds me. Somebody in the comments did tell me that I could increase the animation speed. Increase party animation speed. Yeah, let's increase it to 2. Goes all the way up to 3. We'll probably increase it all the way to 3 eventually, but let's see. Let's see how big of a difference that makes. That's pretty good. Have you move around. Good damage right off the bat there. Does everybody need to bless? Yeah. Go ahead and bless everybody. And then you're going to move up over here. Yeah, that does help a lot, actually. Let's boost it to 3. See how that feels. We don't want it to be too fast, but it could help a lot. Yeah, because we don't want it to be so fast we start missing things, especially on the enemy's turn. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's a lot faster. Might be too fast. Scorching Ray. Critical hit. Damn, Ember. That was some damage right there. Divine power there. Greybore. I'm gonna have you just start moving over here. There we go. Zenith. Do your thing. Good. Shield of Faith. Trying to hit Barid like an idiot. Camellia finishes him off. You're going to charge this guy. Good. You're going to charge that guy. Saciel, go ahead and come up here. And can you heal everybody? Yeah, go ahead and pop a heal. Alright, Barid, you're going to charge this one. Good. Ember, you are going to put this person to sleep. If you can reach. You can't. Damn. Alright, just keep moving up there. That'd be good. Good dodges, everybody. Greybore, you're moving up here. You're gonna do some damage there. Okay, they can't hit him, which is fantastic. Camellia, you go there. You start attacking this person. Fantastic damage there. Bismuth, attack him. Let's see, what do I want to do with you? Just go up. Yeah, you need to just move up. Let's have you move right here. There we go. Ow. Alright, Barid, you attack. Ember, go ahead and... It's not what I meant to do. But I guess that'll be fine. Greybore, go ahead and kill this guy. Beautiful. Zenith, move on up. Critical hit. I like to see it. Camellia. There we go, 22 damage there.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Guide my blade indeed. Alright, you'll start attacking this guy. Alright, he healed everybody. Thank you very much. Did that heal me? No, he's got the targeted channel. That jerk. Alright, Ember. This time, put him to sleep. Damn. Grey Boar. You do your thing against that guy. Perfect. Ooh. That was lovely damage from Camellia. There we go. Good. There we go. Wait, he didn't summon anybody. Damn. There we go. And then Ember. Let's just go ahead. Scream at this guy. There we go. Easy. What do we have here? Got some light healing potions. Glaive +1. Some scrolls. Baphomet Cultist Heavy Shield. That guy had a lot of stuff on him. A lot of magical stuff. More scrolls. Yeah, there's still some other people we need to loot. Take all that. Take all that. Probably didn't need that great sword, but it'll be okay. Okay, is that everything? I think so. Alright, so we have some Baphomet cultists around here. I wonder if it'll lead into the people who killed Kyato. That'll be interesting. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, continue down the path. We're actually gonna stop in Stone Maze. Can I enter these places? It does not look like it. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Someone on the road. I hope it's not more combat because everybody's fatigued besides Baird. Although we do have Sela, we could...
That is quite a discovery.
Quite the discovery indeed.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
We're going to...
Rely on me.
Not that. This. There we go. So you're no longer fatigued. Move up here. Go into stealth.
Will not expect my strike.
I know we have Grey Boar, who's better at stealthing than her. Ow. Where, oh, there it is. Okay, everybody move up. Okay, there's obviously something else up here. Ah.
A surprise.
Go ahead and do that. You can go to stealth.
I wonder. I am helpful.
Okay, what the hell's going on here? Seems like there's another trap somewhere.
Take
right there.
A look.
It's in a book.
I am helpful. Am I
Okay, was this just like... Oh, nope. Hail Baphomet. Hear our prayers. Is that... Accept the sacrifice, Baphomet. Curse you all, praise be Diomede. It's him. The one who killed our brothers and sisters. Death to the killer. Die. No, yeah, okay. It is him. Woljif rises from the stone throne and halts the sacrifice with a raised hand. The cultist holding the knife over the victim on the altar stops. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame, and the demonic shadow rises up behind him. Woljif, this isn't looking good, buddy. Easy now. We're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Woljif half turns to you, his right eye twitching, which you interpret as an attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? We're going to trust him. Nod wordlessly. Woljif's face lights up. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the World Rune. Meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief. Long time no see. Why don't we hold off on the sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one on the altar up again, and we'll get around to slaughtering it later. The cultists exchange looks and whispers. The chief cultist lowers his knife. If the Crescent of the Abyss says so, then welcome. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the Pilgrim of the World Rune. But why did you attack our brothers? Well, Woljif, why did we attack our brothers? Because, the chief sometimes has these fits of insanity and battle rage. It's a blessing from Lord Baphomet. The chief goes crazy and gets twice as strong as normal. But if the blessing kicks in at the wrong moment, well, that's just bad luck for you. I've had to get away from the crazed chief a few times, so I know what I'm talking about. The cultist casts a weary glance at your weapon, but passes no remarks. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness, and our oracle has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Okay, Woljif. What the hell? Woljif is waiting for you next to the altar, wearily wiping the sweat from his brow. Phew, I thought I was done for. I could feel it in my tail, and that they were going to kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eyes, Chief. When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you, and that you were running the show up at Dresden now, I can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night it all happened, I tell you, I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around, wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes pecked out. Woljif sighs. Even my conscience prickled a little, thinking about how I ran. But when you look at me, when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? The actual paladins were getting cut down, left, right, and center. And then these pilgrims of the World Boon tell me that Dresden's been reclaimed, that there's a new commander called Barid. Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with that name. It must be you. So I cut my way through the circles around Dresden, and I waited for you to come out. At one point, I got so desperate, I almost went right up to the city walls, but I thought better of it. Although an arrow in the skull would be a slight better than running in fear of Votiel. Woljif sucks in a breath and keeps talking in a rush, like he's afraid you'll turn around and walk out. Do you know Votiel? I don't either, but I remember the name because of what Brother Milron yelled in the basement that time. I'm going to tell Hepzamira and Votiel, or something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that Votiel is that demon, and I should be scared of him because he's after the moon of the abyss. But the shadow's a whole other story. But if you want to know why I haven't just come to Dresden, I need your help. It's a matter of life and death, Chief. Woljif, evil attack. I've heard enough of your lies, die traitor. Remind me why I shouldn't just kill all these cultists here and now. Because Woljif looks around and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. They will still be useful to us if you decide to help me. And thanks for not trying to kill him as soon as you got here, by the way. Their leader is a nervous sort. He would have definitely stabbed the lad at the altar if you'd caused a fuss. They think if they perform all these sacrifices, Baphomet's going to appear and hand out powerful spells like candy. You're not making sense. What's going on here? Woljif lets out a breath. Okay, I'll shut up. I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know and I'll tell you. What was that? That's my cunning plan, Chief. Woljif's tail is whipping back and forth so fast it's a blur. I usually send every cultist of Baphomet to Pharasma. Now you're going to tell me why I shouldn't do the same to you. Why are you pretending to be a cultist? Woljif raises his hand defensively. Easy there, Chief. I'm no cultist. Did I accidentally pick the wrong option? No, okay. I'm no cultist, and I didn't just ask you to play along for the fun of it. I had a reason, I swear. And it's not because I've seen what you're like in a fight, and I know I have no chance against you. Why did you run the night we fought gargoyles? Run? Me? I fought him. I did. You should have seen me. I got one right in the nose. Sent it arse over a tea kettle, and it flew off. I've gotten into scraps a fair few times before. Been caught by surprise in the dead of night, more times than I could count. So that's why I leapt up so quickly as anything, grabbed my knives, and, well, of course I made a run for it. What else was I gonna do? I'm just a thief, a city boy. I don't go toe-to-toe with demons. Sure, I said I'd help you and all, but that was before. I didn't sign up for nighttime gargoyle attacks. What kind of idiot attacks in the middle of the night? I thought war would keep more civilized hours, to be honest. Wrong again. So apologies, Chief. But I always end up on the winning side. It's just my nature. You and your lot and the camp that night did not have the look of victory about you. And it's not like I'd have been much help. If a gargoyle snatched me in its claws, of course I decided to run, and run I did. What's your relationship with these cultists? Woljif looks pensive. It's complicated. It's a story of unrequited love, really. And they love me, and all I think about is how to get away from them and save my own skin. How'd you end up with them? Same way I end up anywhere. I was walking and walking, then I was here. Oh, I should mention this point. My shadow. You know it. Well, it started talking. At first I was so scared I thought there was someone growling behind me. But then I listened closely and it was my shadow. It only got out a few words, but I heard the name Votiel. And I learned that he's a demon, and that he wants my moon of the abyss for some reason. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have realized... Well, I guess they call it the crescent of the abyss, right? Not the moon of the abyss. That's the necklace we got for him. Or he got for himself, but we helped him get it for himself. Yeah. And then I learned which direction he was looking for me in. When I heard that, I turned around and went the other way. I'm not an idiot. I wonder if Votiel is his ancestor, his grandfather, or whoever. The one who gave his grandmother the moon of the abyss. That'd be interesting. I bet that might be it. Those pilgrims of the world wound clubbed me around the head. And I woke up, and they were already dragging me to the altar. I said to them, "Brothers, don't drag me to the altar. I have a proposition for you. One you won't want to miss." But they paid no attention and kept dragging me. In the end, I had to show them my party piece. They saw my shadow and dropped to their knees just like that. I fed them a line about how I can speak directly to Baphomet through it, and they lapped it right up. That's why I'm still alive. You said some shadow's been talking to you? Is that right? Not just any shadow. My shadow. My special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world wound, scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out and whispered in this distant-sounding voice. Votiel, north. Fear Votiel. And the name was familiar because that's what Brother Melrune yelled out. And I put two and two together. This Votiel was in the north, and I needed to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the shadow to tell me that Votiel was a demon, and that he was looking for the moon of the abyss. Who knows why? By the way, I have a couple of thoughts of my own about the moon. I'll tell you about them once we're out of this mess. Alright, what do you want from me? In a nutshell, Chief, I've got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Votiel is in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. The cultists are animals. I just want to get out of here and make Votiel back off, but without you, I have no chance. Help me. I won't forget it as long as I live. What do you know about who Votiel is? All I know is that he's the demon that sent Brother Melrune to get the moon of the abyss. Now that I have the moon, Votiel's after me. I'm already tired of running from him. He's gonna catch me soon. I can feel it. What part of the cult is playing in your plan? Woljif glances around, making sure you are not overheard. Do you know why they call themselves pilgrims of the world wound? Because they're itching to meet big-name demons like Baphomet. It's like they're on a pilgrimage. So they got me thinking. Since they listen to me, we can lead them to Votiel and mess with their heads a bit. Say that Baphomet's been calling him nasty names, and let the cultists fight Votiel for us. It'll be a riot. Cultists helping us take out a demon. Well, what do you think? What good man are you talking about? Me, of course. Woljif folds his arms. I'm a prisoner here, you know? And I suppose there's also the other fella. Devil. The one that's tied up. I kind of owe him one. I made a dumb mistake and now he's paying for it. Now don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less about the guy. He got himself into this mess. Except, if it wasn't for me, then maybe they wouldn't have caught him in the first place. These pilgrims kept asking me, will we have long to wait for the favors of Lord Baphomet? As though just because I have my shadow, I should know. What am I, some kind of demon worshipper? I just put on a kind of knowing air and say to him, do as you have been doing, and the favors will come. They took that to mean that they needed to keep cutting people up on the altar. I tried to put them off the idea, but they didn't listen. I acted like I was discussing things with my shadow, and kept trying to hold them off, saying that the stars weren't in alignment, that raining eyeballs was a bad omen. I'd run out of ideas just before you showed up, Chief. I was already considering just letting him do it. He was a Crusader, after all, you know. Demons would probably get him in the end, either way. It's not my fault that's how they do things. It was either him or me. Woljif sighs and turns away. His tail is twitching from side to side in agitation. There is one way to get both of us out, but I can't manage it on my own. I need your help. Alright, I'll help you deal with him. Woljif's face lights up, and the tip of his tail dances through the air. I always knew you were a special sort, Chief. Let's go break his horns off. We need to go to a patch of scrubland by a bend in the river. It's not far. I'll show you. Nothing interesting about the place at all. But that's where I was when the shadow came out and started pushing me back the other way. It said that Votiel would find me easily there, that he'd swoop in and tear me limb from limb as soon as I popped up. I wasn't long turning away from that place, I tell you. Scrubland by a bend in the river has been revealed. There's just one other thing. We need to round up my lackeys and send them off on an errand. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point leaving him here to be bored stiff, right? Listen up, brothers, sisters. The shadow has spoken. It says that a demon will come to a secret place, a wasteland where there are almost no trees left, next to a bend in the river. We once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn and didn't find it. Glorious day. Before we set off, I said we make the sacrifice. I say let's hold off on the sacrificing. Time's a-wasting, and demons are busy, you know? Leave your things and go. I must meditate before such an event, and when I'm all meditated out, I'll come and summon the demon to you. What a persuasion check. Commander, a moment of your time. Devil. What a name, Devil. Deval. The young Crusader cautiously gets to his feet, unable to believe that he's finally free. At last, the day has come when those odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapon and armor somewhere. I'll find them, and then take my leave of this place forever. Woljif. They're over there with the rest of the stolen stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hoped you'd make it out of this somehow. Deval. Thanks to your efforts, Woljif. Go. Time is of the essence. If there's a demon hunting you, better lure him into a trap and strike first. Who are you? The Crusader bows. Deval Gwynviar. At your service. Nobleman, Crusader, and the only surviving member of my unit. What are you planning to do now? Find my armor and weapons, find something to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. The Crusader looks ahead with a grim determination. Perhaps I will die in the wound, but I will die with a sword in my hands, not like an animal at a slaughterhouse. And if I do make it out, I shall build a temple in Iomede's honor in my hometown. Woljif. You're rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it. You're complaining that your parents don't give you enough money. I think we have slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belongs to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. How did you end up here? The Crusader's eyes stare into the distance, solely through my own foolishness. Because of my inability to fight like a man, I thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory and the respect that would be otherwise denied me as the third son of a noble family. When an officer laughed at my skills and called me an ignorant interloper, how right he was. Fate has a twisted sense of humor. My more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another. But I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone. We were jumping at every shadow. And we still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked in the night. I should have realized what was happening when the lookout went missing. Alright, farewell and good luck. May Iomade keep you. Okay, so we now have Woljif back. Awesome. Who do we want to replace with Woljif? I mean, obviously, Grey Boar is sort of like, it's like a 1-for-1 sort of trade. So probably Woljif? Camellia maybe too, I mean. I want to keep Grey Boar with us a little longer. So we're gonna replace Camellia. Alright, and we also need to level Woljif up now. It's been a little while since we've had him, so got a couple levels to do for him. He is an Eldritch Scoundrel at 8th level. He's going to get some more spells, as well as Rogue Talent, another Rogue Talent here. Alright. Oh, and he gets his dex up to 22. So now I got +6 on his dex. Very nice. For his skills... Yep, Trickery, Stealth, Perception, and Magic Device. He's got really good stats, actually. Better than Greyborn Stealth. And probably... I don't know if he's better than Camellia at Trickery, but still really good at Trickery. And really good Perception. He's actually a really good character skill-wise, as most rogues are. Alright, so for your other... So we got Weakening Wound before. The damage reduction... The character's attack reduces that damage reduction by 2 rounds by an amount equal to the character's level. Yeah, that's really good. What do we want to get now? Survivalist? No. Opponents damaged by the character's sneak attacks can't make attacks of opportunities for 1 round. Bonus on saving throws against mind effects. Mystery Seeker, jump up. Iron Guts, Focusing Attack, Fast Stealth, Combat Trick. What do we got here? Improved 2-weapon fighting. It's probably what we should get for him, huh? Yeah, let's get that for him. And then for your spells, this is a 3rd level spell. You do have haste, which is nice. It's actually really nice to have Woljif back. I have missed him. What do we want to get for you? Maybe resist energy, having somebody else that can do that. I think Camellia is the only other person that can use it. But it could come in it could come in handy having it. Vampiric Touch, but that's, you don't want to get that. Do we have anything that gives cold damage? Protection from arrows communal. All allies within 30 feet gain resistance to ranged weapons. That could be really good. Protection from energy. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd have like an ice spell he could get. That doesn't look like it, because we do need good ice spells for the dragon. Physical attacks against you have a 50% chance miss rate. Displacement would be good for him too. What do we mostly get? Transmutation, Evocation. Yeah. Greater magic weapon. Force Punch. Spell charges your hand with telekinetic force. Your successful melee touch attack. We don't want touch attacks, because I'd rather just use a ranged attack, or his melee weapons if we're in melee range. Oh no. I'm thinking maybe resist energy The subject gains resist energy 10 against the energy type chosen, meaning that each time the creature is subjected to such damage, that damage is reduced by 10 points before being applied to the creature's hit points. And what is protection from energy? Protection from energy grants temporary immunity to the type of energy you specify. Well, that could actually be really good. When the spell absorbs 12 points per caster level of energy damage to a maximum of 120 points at 10th level, it is discharged. That could be really good. I wonder if we get a communal one of that at some point. We're actually going to get this, though. I think this will be really good. Oh, we get... No, we only... Oh, we get 2 spells. Okay, never mind. Let's get that, and... I do want something that will help him damage-wise. Maybe we'll get something of a lower level. Protection from alignment. I'm looking for ice spells. It doesn't look like he has ice spells, though. Or access to them. Or frigid touch. That's a touch spell. Acid arrow. Range touch attack. The arrow deals 2d4 points of acid damage with no splash damage. For every 3 caster levels you possess, the acid, unless neutralized, lasts for another round, to a maximum of 6 additional rounds at 18th level, dealing another 2d4 points of damage in each round. That could be good. I kind of want to get heroism too. That might be a good thing just to get. Let's actually get displacement though. I think that'll be good for him. Yep, we'll go with those 2. All right, so at level 9, he gets more spells and danger sense, another level of danger sense, which bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps, and +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks made by traps. Okay, pretty simple. Get more skill ups. All right, this is a feat he gets. Hammer the Gap is probably what we want. Wielding a light weapon or any other weapon that can be used with weapon finesse, you can choose to take a -1 penalty to all melee attacks to get +2 in damage rolls. This bonus to damage is halved, -50% if you're making an attack with an offhand weapon or secondary natural weapon. When your base attack reaches +4, the bonuses increase. I do like that. Should we get that instead of Hammer the Gap? I feel like Hammer the Gap is just so good, though. Right? He makes at least 4 attacks. So that... Let's do something different. We're going to get Piranha Strike. Do something different for him. Alright, and then he gets 2 more spells here. Let's see what we want. So, what were the other things? We were heroism. We probably want to actually get some more level 2 spells. Since, let's get Acid Arrow. Since, he probably doesn't have, like, a ton of... spell uses for level 3 yet. Trying to see, what else do we want here? Maybe protection from alignment communal? Could be good. Yeah, let's get that for him. He does a lot of... Wait, hold on. Go back. Oh yeah, some small elemental. And he also has resist energy normal. Okay. I think at some point we might want to go through and repick spells for people. As we get better versions of them later on. Alright, I didn't actually... Hold on, what do you get for this level? You get advanced talents. And also access to level 4 spells. Very nice. Okay, so level 4. What do we want? Dragon's Breath. That'd be cool. You breathe out a blast of energy. Creatures in the affected area take 1d6 points of energy damage per caster level. A successful reflex save results in half damage. The spell's effect and energy type depends on the type of dragon. Do I get to pick? I don't know. It looks like a fire dragon. I don't know if I get to pick. That could be a good way to get what we need. What else do we got? It's actually got a lot of spells to choose from. Touch of Slime. Touch Range. Reduce Person Mass. Obsidian Flow. Convert a thin layer of the ground to molten glass that cools quickly. Creatures in the area take 1d6 points of fire damage. I don't really want to do fire damage with them. Enlarge Person Mass. Those could be pretty cool. That could actually be pretty useful if we got both that and Reduce Person. The target gains a +2 size bonus to strength, -2 to dexterity, -1 on attack rolls and AC due to the increased size. Melee and ranged weapons used by creatures deal more damage. Yeah, I mean, these could be pretty useful. Ooh, protection from energy communal. We want to get that. We have a lot of protection spells that he can cast on people. You know what? We're going to get Reduce Person Mass for him. Because it increases dex. Lowers that, but increases attack rolls and AC. That does make weapons deal less damage. But that would be good to use on, like, you know, our dex-based characters like himself. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we won't get that. Yeah, this is tough to decide what we want to get on things for people with so many options. Ice Storm. I mean, I was looking for a cold spell, right? It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, though. I do like this. Let's get this. Get Dragon Breath. Hopefully we'll get to pick when we cast a spell, whether or not it's what kind of dragon it is. But that could be a lot of good cold damage if we do that. And then Mythic Abilities. He's got a Mythic Feat, and he should have another Mythic Ability to choose from as well. So for your Mythic Feat, what are we going to get for you? There's the Mythic Sneak Attack. Could be good. Mythic Piranha Strike. When you use Piranha Strike, you gain +3 bonus to damage rolls instead of +2. Your base attack reaches +4, and every 4 thereafter, bonus on damage roll increases by 3 rather than 2. Let's get that. I think that'll be really useful for him. And then for this, what do we want to get for you here? What'd you get before? Abundant Casting? Probably just leave Abundant Casting for you right now for that. What do we want to get? Maybe one of these two. Could always be good. Every turn, as long as you make at least one melee attack, you gain a stacking +2 bonus to damage rolls with melee weapons up to a maximum +10. Could be good. It's tough when I'm trying to not stack people's abilities. But we're probably going to have to start doing that, to be honest. We've got so many characters that have so many different abilities. Do we want Thundering Blows or Unrelenting Assault for him? Or do we want something else? You no longer have a limited amount of rage per day. Leading strike is always a good one. Every time you deal energy damage to a creature, you apply an elemental mark to it. If during the next 3 rounds you deal energy damage to a marked target with a different type of energy, the target is dealt additional divine damage. That's kind of cool. But I don't think Woljif has enough different elemental attacks to make that something we want to do. When a creature fails a saving throw against your hideous laughter spell, battle meditation. Do I have that on anybody? Can enter a battle meditation. I don't really want to get that on him. We could do this and go with cold damage for him. But I don't think we have any besides the breath weapon or the breath attack. Let us get Thundering Blows. No, I'm gonna think Assault. I think Thundering Blows is really his style. Let's go with that. There we go. Okay. What do we have here? Let's loot his camp. Go ahead and loot that. Let's get everything. Take this stuff. You mind if I take your stuff? Is that just a regular mace? Nope. It's ours. Ours. Alright. Let us go deal with this demon for Woljif. I'm happy we got Woljif back. I've missed him. And it's kind of... His re-entrance is a bit funny. Woljif? Where are you at? You're in the back. That's fine. Now, we are fatigued, so maybe we should have slept. He did say he needed to meditate, right? So... where do we need to go for what he said? I thought it would be really close by, but... I actually don't see it anywhere. Woljif? Where? He said it was north, right? Oh, wow, it's way up there. Holy crap. Okay, so we're not doing that right now. Let's go ahead and rest. That's nowhere nearby. Alright, protective rituals now. We don't have Camellia, so it's going to be you doing that now. For camouflage, Woljif. Night Watch, put you on it. And yeah, everything else is good. Go ahead and begin resting.
Quit scowling at me. Let's drink. I have a flask of excellent liquor, strong enough to break the ice between us.
I could accept your offer, I suppose, but I have a rule. I don't drink in the company of poisoners, cheaters, or assassins.
I mean, we've had Woljif in the party for a long time. And he's definitely a cheater. Alright. We succeeded at everything we needed to do while resting. And... it is a new day. Are you guys ready to go? You are. We still have not gotten another week past. It's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and keep moving you up here. And have you... just have you go and rest in Dresden. And we'll just hang out in Dresden for a while. Until we can recruit some more people. So that you can be strong enough to take on these guys. Well, I mean, we could buy some more of these guys. It's 2,000 for 10. Let's go ahead and do that. They are, yeah, we're now at level 6 with that purchase. I still want to hold off because we'll probably want to get some more shield bearers or marksmen for her. What do you have on your army? The only people we'll be able to recruit for you are mounted scouts to make you stronger. And potentially... No, that's really it. So... Archers. So archers aren't marksmen, right? We'll deal with that when we get to it. Alright, so... I'm guessing this will probably lead to Winter Sun as well. Let's go ahead and head down. Okay. Enter Winter Sun. So this is an old Sarkoris settlement where Crusaders have vanished. Interesting that we found Woljif down here. I guess it's not that interesting. He was going north and then he turned back when his shadow told him about the demon. Alright. What do we have here? Missing scout camp. World 19 DC.
The deed is done.
The camp is abandoned, but there are no signs of struggle anywhere. The tracks indicate that the Crusaders left willingly. Alright, we're gonna have you mount up.
This war.
There you go.
Godspeed.
Alright, what do we have here?
I have managed.
Although the blight has consumed certain plants, some magic is protecting the area and preventing the decay from spreading. Alright, let's move down the stream here. It's kind of pleasant here. Whole bunch of stuff in there. Maybe they just found a peaceful place and decided to stay here. Oh, nope. Ferocious Simolodin. Do you have anybody who has a ranged weapon right now? We don't, do we? We're all melee.
Trust in yourself.
I guess we'll just, I don't know, throw off an attack. Actually, we'll just attack it. Get in there.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Alright, he is eating something. Saucy will go ahead and bless everybody. That'll last for 10 minutes, so that'll be good. I'm glad I didn't move up, because then he might have attacked somebody who wasn't Baron. But they are attacking Baron. Good sneak attack damage there, Woljif. Zenith, go after this guy. That was excellent damage. Go ahead and cast a Burning Arc at this one. Alright, not bad. Go ahead and just attack him, yeah.
Simply business.
So much sneak attack damage here. But with both Woljif and Grey Boar, we're going to be dealing tons of sneak attack damage. It's actually a really good combination having both of them, even if they are, you know, kind of the same thing. You're not supposed to be able to hit Baron.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
But they are hitting him. That's a little worrying.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Go ahead and put this one to sleep. Damn it. Alright, not Woljif, Baron. You'll attack this guy.
Strike as one.
Good. Grey Boar.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Fantastic damage there. And so many attacks on him.
Distract them from me.
Good. And
Into the fray.
zap him.
Surrender or else.
And Baird should be able to finish him.
Attack.
Yeah, the animation speed definitely helps out a lot. I do want to lower it a little bit. Let's put it at 2.5. It's just a little too fast for me. But that should be good. Like, it's not like in that fight it wasn't bad, but all our nature checks failed. That's unfortunate. In that fight it wasn't too bad, but I imagine in some of the bigger fights where the camera like zips around, it might be a little bit much. But it should be good there. Okay, so it was eating one of the Crusader horses, more than likely.
The deed is
This
done.
horse clearly belongs to the missing Crusaders. Yep. Alright. How big is this map? Oh, wow, it's massive. Okay. So we're probably going to end the episode here then, guys. Well, let's, explore a little bit. Explore this clearing. Bear cubs. Alright. We're gonna end the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This place looks really nice. I'm excited to see what's going on. We got Woljif back, our boy. It was a very amusing situation he found himself to be in when we found him. I'm glad he wasn't actually, doing anything too bad with the cultists. He was just kind of using them. But yeah, now that he's back, we have 2 sneak attackers in our party right now. So we've got a lot of sneak attack damage. And if we use them plus Reggie with his double weapon, that's a lot of damage. And Lan? Oh man. That'd be crazy. That would be a lot of damage. Not a lot of utility from any of them. I guess Woljif has some good utility, actually, with his magic spells. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.